Good morning, everybody. This is Joel, amateur radio call sign Kilo 1, Juliet Sierra Juliet. We're up bright and early this morning. It's about 6 a.m. on Thursday, December the 29th. We're here at Thurmond Chatham Game Land in Wilkes County, North Carolina. We'll do some deer hunting as well as a Parks on the Air activation of Park Kilo 6958. It's only been activated 4 times. We're going to try and be the 5th. So, without further ado, I'm going to get walking. I've got a long walk back to where I'm going. We are back. I have hiked in right at 2 miles up the mountain. This terrain's a lot steeper than I was anticipating, and I found out very early on that I was not going to make it back to where I had anticipated to be. However, I have found an absolutely beautiful place to set up here. I'm going to be able to get my antennas running just about due north and south, which should put me broadsiding east and west, looking out over the Blue Ridge Parkway here. As you can see, it is a stunning view from up here. I'm up right at 3,000 feet, so still got plenty of elevation. But like I said, I've got some new gear that I'm going to show y'all, and I'm going to get set up, and then I'll be back. Okay, we are back. I have got everything set up. I've got my usual antennas out here today. I've got the 20-meter dipole over here, and the shortened 20 meters still in the box. But today I've got out the 42-foot in-fed random wire. It's run up in that tree there, up, I don't know, I'd say probably 20 feet or so. It's not terribly high, but I told you I had some new items to show you today. In addition, I've also got my Anytone 878 UV2 Plus to get on the local repeater or maybe work some 2-meter simplex. Anyway, on to the new pieces of gear that I've got. My wife was gracious enough to get me this tablet for Christmas. It's a Samsung A7 Lite 4G LTE tablet. I've got it in just a cheap Chinese case, but I'm going to try and work some FT8 today. And then the other new thing that I've got are these batteries. These go to my RC planes. However, they are nominal at 11.1 volt. Right now this one's reading 12.1 volt, and they're 2200 milliamp hour, so 2.2 amp hours. I do have 2 of them, so we'll see how long I can work with that and the internal battery in the 818. The other new piece of kit that I've got is this day bag that my in-laws got me. It is a Realtree hunting bag. I've had it chock full of my hunting gear for the morning, as well as all of my radio stuff fits in there as well. Several bottles of water and enough snacks to probably feed a small army. So anyway, I'm going to try and work some FT8 today. This park has only been activated 4 times now. It was activated just the other day by a gentleman who's not too far from me. But it has not been activated on digital FT8. So we're going to try and do that using the tablet and the Yaesu FT818. And we'll just see what happens. I'll come back to you if I get any interesting or intriguing contacts, or maybe if I get a pile up going here. But otherwise, I'll be back when I get done with the activation and I'm heading back down the mountain. Okay, everybody, I have successfully activated this park on FT8. Little bit of an improvised setup here. So I brought, as you can see, my interface for the radio. However, it seems that this radio has an issue with the data port, and it's not keying the radio as it should. I know that interface works. I use it at home with my Yaesu FT857. But nonetheless, what I have done is simply tune into the FT8 frequency on 20 meters, and basically I hold, give me just a second to get switched around, hold my tablet up here close so that the mic can pick it up. It decodes, as you can see there, there's several decodes still there. And then when the tablet is talking, I simply key the mic and hold it close to the speaker here, and let it do its thing. I've made my 10 successful contacts on FT8 here at this park. This is Park Kilo 6958, again, Thurmond Chatham Game Lands. We're going to keep playing around, maybe try and do some single sideband up here, maybe jump over to a different band. As far as the batteries go, like I said, I've made 10 FT8 contacts. I've been working about 45 minutes or so, and the battery is still reading 11.5 volts, if you can see that. So I don't think that I will be running out of battery anytime soon. Looks like I can sit here and eat my lunch and activate for a good long while. So we'll be back in a little bit when I finish up the activation. Okay, folks, I believe I'm going to call it a wrap on this activation. Got 12 in the log, all on FT8. This is my first time using FT8 for an activation. It went well. Like I said earlier, I did have to improvise with the setup, but it seemed to work well. I do want to take just a minute and talk about the app that I'm using. It's called FT8 RADIO. It is on Android. I'm not sure about if it's on iPhone or not. It's a good app, I think, for what it is, and it's meant for parks on the air, summits on the air, stuff like that, field operations. And it does that fine. It's a little bit clunky. It gets kind of overwhelmed. I had a little bit of a pile up going there for a minute or two, and it couldn't make heads or tails of it. Whatever was the last call sign decoded, when it stopped decoding, that is the call that it went with and the message sequence that it went with. Whether you were already in a exchange or not, that's what it went with. So that cost me a few contacts there, but again, it's FT8 on a tablet. It worked. It did what it was supposed to do. And I mean, for $5, I don't guess I can complain too much about it. But it's been a good day, been a good activation. I'm going to start my hike back down the mountain. Alright, folks, we are wrapping up the day here. It has been a good day. Been a long day, a lot of hiking, a lot of steep climbs. But had a good day nonetheless. Managed to successfully pull off the activation on FT8. Got to try out my new gear. The tablet worked well. This day bag has worked well. And it's just been a good day overall. Didn't see any deer. Did see one nice black bear up here. Not really much else. I will certainly be back to this game land. I will probably come back early in the year. Maybe come up here and do some squirrel hunting and do another activation. But it is a long walk. Learned several things. Coming up here, I need to lighten my pack substantially. This thing, though it carries well, it has darn near killed me carrying it up the side of this mountain. That's probably the biggest thing. I need to lighten my pack up quite a bit. I also learned that there's a road that would cut about 2 miles out of my hike. I wish I'd known that this morning, but you know, it is what it is. Maybe next time I'll take the road in, or I don't know, it was a beautiful hike in. I may just hike back in again. But I will leave you guys with this nice flowing creek here, and I will go ahead and sign off. Until I come back next time, I do have a couple activations planned for the first of the year this year. Hopefully gonna do a 2-for-1 activation of over Mountain Victory Trail and the Mountain to Sea Trail coming Monday. Other than that, I guess I will talk to you guys next time I do an activation. Stay safe, keep your powder dry. 73 K1JSJ.